So I like that. I hate this poll. This is not at all how I would, because Rodgers and Stafford are two of the most physically gifted quarterbacks in football, and they're the top two. So honest to God, I think my vote would have gone to Jacoby Brissett. Because the guy has, like, the fact that he has been able to learn multiple systems, succeed at a medium level, given the fact that I think he is on a most arm talent physical ability list, 75th in the league. Like, and if it has to be a star quarterback, I think Joe Burrow would be high on my list because
Burrow
he doesn't
didn't
have
get a
that.
vote.
Right, he didn't get a vote.
What about Purdy, though?
Right, so under that exact, or Tua as well, like the anticipatory throwing. I think that's. Oh, but the fact that the two of the most physically gifted guys were the top two vote getters, and Mahomes only got one, means they weren't looking at it like I did, and it means we need the bulletin board.
Okay, I really am only doing this video for one reason and one reason only, because they polled players before and said that Josh Allen is considered to be one of the most overrated quarterbacks. I think he was voted the most overrated quarterback. And I made a whole video saying that that's ridiculous, that's trash, yada, yada, yada. And I said that's why, you can't always go by what other players are saying, because there's a lot more. They don't always know. There's bias, whatever. And people ripped me apart for it. They made fun of me. And guess what? A ton, because I know their names, of Patrick Mahomes fans came at me and tried to rip me apart for saying, "Oh, I'm just an apologist for Josh Allen. I'm gonna trust the players over some random guy like me." Like, they came at me hard. Now what do you think? Because they polled other quarterbacks in the NFL, and they said that Patrick Mahomes got one vote for smartest QB, one vote. So do you still trust players more now that they're not voting for Patrick Mahomes? I just would love to hear what the response is. Are you going to say that they're jealous or that they're envious or petty or what? Because you could say the same thing about why they voted Josh Allen as the most overrated. Like, we could play this all day. So I would love, there's a couple people that I would love to see their response to this, because they always come at me in the comments. Always. And this I just find hilarious. Listen, I don't agree with this poll, because I don't take anything a player says, whether ex or current, I don't take it as the word from the heavens here. We all have different opinions. And we're all looking at things from different perspectives. But it is really fascinating to see this. Like, listen, I think Patrick Mahomes is a top quarterback, both physically and above the shoulders, right? I mean, he is, without a doubt, one of the greatest to ever do it. So there's no debate that from here. But in terms of smartest, it is interesting. These quarterbacks do interact with each other way more than I do, way more than Nick does. So it'd be interesting to see how they're going about this, how they're approaching it, because it's not just physicality. You can be as physical as you want. Doesn't mean that you're a smart quarterback. We've seen plenty of insanely physically gifted quarterbacks. It doesn't mean that they were the smartest. So I don't know why Nick is kind of just saying that just because Aaron Rodgers and Stafford are really physically gifted, and that's why people are confusing that as smart, because those quarterbacks are clearly really incredibly smart. Very smart. I don't think there's any dispute there. So I don't know why he's like kind of, I don't want to say he's pulling them down, but kind of yanking them. And it's funny because he doesn't even say Patrick Mahomes is the smartest. He's saying it's Brissett. So yeah, I'm not even that interested in unpacking this poll or who I think is the smartest quarterback versus not, because I could care less. I really could care less. The biggest reason why I decided to make this video was because I just saw it randomly. And again, when I made that video about the overrated Josh Allen poll, everybody was just like, "Oh, right, so you know more than ex-players. I'm going to or more than current players. I'm going to trust the players who actually play with him," and stuff like that. And again, I know those guys are Mahomes fans, because all the Josh Allen haters are Mahomes fans. Not to mention, there's a few of those names that I won't say out loud. I know for a fact they are mega Chiefs fans and mega Mahomes fans. And I would love to hear what your explanation is for this one. So please do let me know in the comments below. As I say, I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.